To conduct manual backwashing, you will need to prepare the following items: 2 buckets of 20 liters of clean water, a pair of belt wrenches for disassembly and reassembly of the filter, a spanner for unscrewing the check valves, an assistant, a chair or table to elevate the filter for the backwash process, and a clean, long hose. Part 1. First, open the red drain valve and ensure the blue front tap is closed. Place the long hose into the clean water that has been prepared. Then, pump the piston 5 to 10 times until the water coming out of the drain valve is clear. Then close the drain valve and open the front tap. Pump the piston 5 to 10 times to fill the filter cartridge with clean water. This is important to ensure the empty spaces within the filter cartridge are filled with clean water and not air. Close the front tap, then screw the piston into the top cap to prevent water from leaking. Detach the hose from the hose connector, then request assistance for the next step. Part 2. Rotate the ROAMfilter Plus so that the piston is located on the bottom. Unscrew the bottom cap and be mindful not to break the foot stand. Remove the pre-filter from the bottom chamber, then prepare the belt wrench. With the help of your assistant, unscrew the bottom chamber. Then remove the belt wrench from the bottom chamber while keeping the ROAMfilter Plus upright to prevent water from spilling out. Then remove the bottom chamber. Once the bottom chamber is removed, hold the ROAMfilter Plus in this upright, upside-down position to keep the clean water within the filter. If there is not someone available to hold the filter in this position, you can place the ROAMfilter Plus against a wall or a stable structure to prevent it from falling over. Failure to adhere to this step could cause later steps to be ineffective. Using a cup or scoop, fill the filter cartridge to the brim with clean water. Then request assistance for the next step. Part 3. For this next step, have an adjustable spanner ready for use. Hold the bottom chamber upright, then rotate the bottom chamber so its base is on top facing upward. Using an adjustable spanner, unscrew and remove check valve 2. Remove the T-joint from the bottom chamber. Then, using an adjustable spanner, unscrew and remove check valve 1. Check valve 1 has a visible cross in the center. Remove the T-joint O-ring from check valve 2 and place the T-joint O-ring around check valve 1. Then screw and hand tighten check valve 2 into the T-joint, leaving 2 screw threads visible to the eye. Place the T-joint onto the groove of the T-joint section of the bottom chamber. Screw and hand tighten check valve 1 into the base of the bottom chamber. Inspect if the check valves are oriented to the correct configuration shown here. Request assistance for the next task. Have a bucket of water prepared for the next step. If water has spilled from the filter cartridge during the rearrangement of the check valves, pour clean water into the filter cartridge to ensure it is filled to the brim again. Part 4. With assistance, reattach the bottom chamber. Then tighten the bottom chamber. Reattach and tighten the bottom cap. Then turn the ROAMfilter Plus upright and get ready for backwash. The hose you intend to use must be new or clean and completely free from pathogens, otherwise it will contaminate the front tap and the filter cartridge. You may disinfect a hose by fully submerging it in a bucket of clean water with chlorine. Using a long hose, fill the hose completely with water. Have an assistant help you if needed. Use your thumb to close one end of the hose and fit the other end of the hose onto the front tap outlet, again using assistance if necessary. With your thumb still holding it closed, submerge the other end of the hose into the bucket of water. Once underwater, release your thumb. Part 5. To increase pressure, place a bucket of clean water at an elevated level, on a chair or a table. This allows water to flow through the hose into the ROAMfilter Plus. Have an assistant hold the hose to ensure it is fully submerged and does not slip out of the bucket. Position the ROAMfilter Plus between your feet and unscrew the piston handle from the top chamber. Then open the front tap. Draw water by pulling up the piston handle. You should be experiencing resistance while pulling the piston upward. Begin the backwash by pushing the piston handle downwards. Repeat this action until your water becomes visually clean. Repeat this action until your water becomes visually clean. Your assistant should observe the water level and ensure the hose stays fully submerged in the water. Failure to do so will allow air to be sucked into the filter cartridge. Once backwash water becomes visually clear, proceed to reassembling the check valves to their original positions. Then close the front tap. Part 6. Remove the hose from the front tap, then rotate the ROAMfilter Plus upside down so the piston faces downwards. Unscrew the bottom cap and loosen the bottom chamber with the belt wrench. Part 7. Rotate the bottom chamber with the base facing upward. Using an adjustable spanner, unscrew and remove check valve 1. Then remove the T-joint. Using an adjustable spanner, unscrew and remove check valve 2 from the T-joint. Remove the T-joint O-ring from check valve 1 and place the T-joint O-ring around check valve 2. Screw and hand tighten check valve 1 into the T-joint, leaving 2 thread gap visible to the eye. Place the T-joint onto the groove of the top section of the bottom chamber. Screw and hand tighten check valve 2 into the base of the bottom chamber. Inspect and ensure the check valves are correctly oriented back into the initial configuration. Part 8. Hold the ROAMfilter Plus upside down so the piston is facing downward. Then reattach and tighten the bottom chamber to the filter cartridge using a belt wrench. Insert the pre-filter into the bottom chamber and reattach and tighten the bottom cap onto the bottom chamber. Then realign the bottom chamber if necessary. Rotate the ROAMfilter Plus so the piston is located on top. Your backwash is now complete and you are ready to use your ROAMfilter Plus.